Look at me, I'm King of Mario Black Eye. Let's go. Yahoo, Luigi. I've had a black eye too. What the hell, man? Oh no, sorry. I got a deformed eye, and you're just gonna give Mario a deformed eye? That's not what we do, Luigi. That's the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I was just, I was just, making Mario see it better. Shut up, Luigi. Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. And last time, voice crack. Last time we conquered World 4 and got all the green stars that were left in that world, and now we'll be doing World 5. Which, damn, kind of crazy. Now, I do want to note, I don't feel that great. At the time of recording this, I don't feel that great. My allergies are, all over the place right now. It's been, yeah, it's not been fun. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. You may not notice that, but just letting you guys, I don't particularly feel that amazing. But, yeah, we're still gonna do this because I do want to get this Let's Play done and have it in history. So yeah, if you guys again are enjoying the series, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. Again, and YouTube membership, and all that amazing stuff, and just blah blah blah. Let's just get right into it. And we're gonna be starting with Space Storm Galaxy. Again, top tier galaxy. Again, we're in World 5, so we're gonna be getting all the pretty much the game's best galaxies, which is pretty exciting. So we're gonna be starting off with, of course, the first green star, and my dumbass before starting this recording, I didn't check to see what the green stars were for this level, like I did with World 4. Good job, Dylan. Good job. Never learns from his mistakes. And see right there, our first green star is literally just right there. But yeah, my allergies are kind of going all over the place, kind of like this galaxy, right? Like it's kind of a storm of just allergies trying to pretty much murder me. So that's just how it is. It's all good though. Seriously, Space Storm is literally my allergies. Just the whole theme of the galaxy. That's like what's going on inside my body right now. It's really funny. But, also, I just realized we're almost at 200 stars. Can't really say that in pretty much every other Mario game. I mean, I don't really think there's any other Mario game that has over 200 power stars. I don't think there is, like in this kind of way. Sure, you can count, oh, Mario Odyssey has, 900 some moons, whatever. They're not stars, though, even though they are technically the stars of Mario Odyssey. But, it doesn't matter. However you see it, we just saw a green star right there. However you see it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Still, just, it's still basically, ow! It's still basically, woo! The only 3 Mario game with 200 some stars, which again is just, it's kind of funny because Mario Galaxy 1 only had about, like 121 stars, but you had to, I guess, do it twice with Mario and Luigi, so it was also 242 stars. Whoa. Our green stars this one. There we go. Pretty fun green stars. And then our last one is literally just right there. But, yeah, so Mario Galaxy 1 had 120. And then you get the 121 by doing Mario and Luigi. So, at the end of the day, it's 121 stars. This game is 242. So, we have about... We got less than 50 stars left, which is kind of wild to think about. I mean, we're almost done with the LP. That is also classified as a third green star, which is a little weird since the second one is technically further in the level. Because, you're going higher, and I don't know, even in the video I was watching, it showed it in that order. So, very interesting way of, I guess, ordering the green stars in this galaxy. very, very interesting. But, yeah, that's how Mario Galaxy 1 worked. 120 stars, Mario and Luigi, and then, one more star for the final level, for both Mario and Luigi, for 121. So that game, you could arguably say, also has 242 stars, which is, I mean, that's fair, but it is technically two different playthroughs, right? So it's not really the same. Because with this game, like, it is the same playthrough. Because of this game, with how Mario and Luigi work, it's much different. Because you do actually unlock Luigi in your main playthrough of the game, right? Not as you can start a new game as Luigi. Like in Galaxy 1, where you have to replay the whole game as Luigi again. This game is just, hey, here's Luigi after you beat Bowser. Good job. Which, I think in many ways is definitely, better. Okay, that actually threw me off there, because the green star was gray. I was like, wait, did we already get it? That almost really confused me. But, yeah, that's kind of how it worked in that game. And, this game, you get Luigi, as as you guys saw, because, we got Luigi after we beat Bowser the first time. Which was very, very epic. Galaxy complete. Awesome. Game saved. See you guys on the next galaxy. Upside Dizzy Galaxy. Here we go. But yeah, that's kind of how the differences are there. So again, it's kind of 242 in both, but definitely in this game, like, officially, your counter goes to 242 stars. Which is so funny, because you don't see that in Galaxy 1. It never says in that game, 242 stars or anything past 121. So it's weird seeing that same counter, with a higher number than that. Which I think is very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Also, I do kind of want to mention this. I looked last night. Again, it's more Mario Galaxy movie news. Which, again, these episodes are going to be really funny to look back on for future viewers. I guess past the point of when the Mario movie comes out. But something really cool that kind of leaked was I think a Jack-specific figure of Bowser Jr. and Luigi were leaked. Bowser Jr. looks exactly like he does in the game, so I don't know if it actually is for the movie. Because there was also a leak of a Luigi figure for the movie. So I don't know, Bowser Jr. looks like exactly the same, like on point. So, I don't know, to me, because they were, like, they weren't like the exact, like, figures, right? They were kind of like, concept, figures, not finished or anything like that. They were, you get what I'm talking about. And, Bowser Jr.'s color scheme and Luigi's were, they had like purples, whites, greens. It was very, Mario Wonder-like. And to me, I was like, oh, it's a Mario Wonder figure of Bowser Jr., right? Because in Mario Wonder, Bowser Jr., turns into the Joker and turns into this purple-green kind of color scheme, right? Which I think was really cool. Mario Wonder, in general, was something pretty cool. And honestly, we can talk about Mario Wonder, actually, because I think that, that's the most recent Mario game right now. I haven't really got into my thoughts on Mario Wonder, just in general. I think it's a very interesting title. So I got the game for Christmas 2023, and I live streamed it. That was back when I was starting to stream on YouTube and Twitch. Before that, I've been doing YouTube for, 7-8 years. So, it was nothing like, it was just, okay, that close is kind of insane. So like it was really nothing new, in that way, but it also kind of was because for the longest time, which okay, I guess maybe put Mario Wonder to the side here for a second. For the longest time, but this will go into Mario Wonder because that's how I streamed Mario Wonder. As one of the first games I actually streamed on, like YouTube and Twitch or whatever. See you guys on next Galaxy, man. I just love cutting these off and interrupting conversation. It's great. Woo! Blue Moon Galaxy! Great galaxy, by the way. I mean, I've already talked. I keep saying that for a lot of these galaxies. Like, we've already done these galaxies. I've already talked about how amazing they are. But, so, the funny thing is about kind of Twitch and, streaming, because, I mean, beforehand, I was streaming on YouTube a couple times between the years of 2017 to 2020. I did some in 2022. Oh, no. Yeah, 2017 to 2022. The ones that were in 2021 to 2022 were on my second channel. Because back then, that was when I was mainly doing LEGO stop motions on the channel. And that was just kind of how I was rolling back then. And in 2023, I had planned to start, like, actually, like, streaming and whatever. Because, like, hey, why not? I mean, might as well try and, actually do, professional kind of streams, if that makes sense. Not the shitty ones I was doing as a kid, if that makes sense. But, hey, green star on the moon. Okay, I'm pretty sure stars and moons aren't that close to each other. I am very concerned for this moon, being that close to a star. That's awful. I feel, like, very concerned. Yeah, no life is going to exist on that moon. Which, guys, life can exist on moons, by the way. Look at Europa. It has a giant ice ocean It has a giant ice ocean under its surface with potential life, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I started, it was planned for months. I thought about doing, streaming, and, the first game I did was Mario Kart Deluxe. But that was planned for months. I had the thumbnail ready, the title and everything ready for months. I just never actually, got to it until, November 11th, I think, of 2023. And, that was fun. I think. I don't know, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, back then, people, the streams I was doing back then, people treated me... Oh, shit! I didn't mean to use that launch star, but that's fine, because we can go nab this green star. Because, well, technically this is the second one, but, the first one's past that launch star, but it's fine. But I wasn't really treated too well by people. It was pretty bad, not gonna lie. I was doing a lot of Mario Kart streams. I partially regret doing it, but at the same time, I mean, streams have been very fun in general. And it's really funny because I was streaming on Twitch. I still do that as of now. I was like so anti-Twitch, for a really long time. And in many ways, I still am, to be honest. I prefer Twitch, just in general, as a streaming platform, than YouTube. YouTube attracts a lot of weird people. And I know that from experience. YouTube attracts a lot of weirdos. And I mean a lot of just weird people you think are just like, there's no way these can be real people. This cannot be real. But yet, they are, right? It's very weird. Like, you look at these channels and their names and their profile pictures and whatnot, like, in your chat and even your comment section on YouTube, you're just like, are these people real? And that doesn't go for everybody, but like you kind of know when you see them, if that makes sense. Some just not real, vibes from a lot of these people, and a lot of them probably just kids or just really just interesting adults, let's just say. So I mean, that's just the internet in general. It's just a lot of weird people, but when it comes to YouTube streaming, like, you get a lot of weird people. Not saying they're all bad, but you get a lot of weird people. I'm just saying that from experience. And like I said, they did not treat me well, whatsoever. And you don't really get that on Twitch. Twitch is a little better. Like, I've had weird people on Twitch, but I feel like it's nowhere near as bad. It feels like the people you get on there are more, like, real and are there for, like, actual streams. You know what I mean? Like, if you're on Twitch, you're there for live streams. So, it does feel a little bit more real. Like, oh, these are real people. I've had a better experience just streaming on Twitch, in general. So, compared to YouTube, because people, I feel like, a little bit more civilized on Twitch. Not always. I mean, they both have their problems. But I feel like Twitch definitely, again, I feel like it's a little bit more civilized, right? Because that platform, you have more adults on there than kids. Not a lot of kids probably straight up have Twitch, right? I mean, there's a lot of just weird adult stuff on there too, which, that could be saved for a whole other thing, but, that crap right there, I mean, it might as well be something else, if you know what I mean, right? Like, it shouldn't even be on there. But hey, I mean, the female streamers and those very weird streams make them a lot of money, and they get a lot of viewership, and Twitch loves that because it makes them money. So they're not gonna stop that because it's it makes them profit. So that's just the sad truth. But yeah, that's something I don't like about Twitch. It's just obviously a lot of just weird crap you find on there that is, I would say, kind of explicit. And, Twitch, obviously, kids shouldn't be on Twitch. 13 and older, right? But, still, I mean, it's still weird, right? Like, it's not right. Twitch is just a streaming platform for, like, if you want to play whatever game you want, if you want to stream whatever you really want to do, if you want to stream yourself drawing something, or studying even, or watch parties for movies, that's pretty fun. Stuff like that's great. Or just like competitive gaming competitions. All that stuff's great. Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. But when you get into the explicit crap, that's when things kind of go to shit. And we should not have that whatsoever. It's just very weird. just period. It's just, yeah, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. And now Twitch is gonna ban me for I guess calling them out. But yeah, I'm just saying. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that was. Okay, I was way farther than I thought I was. But yeah. But overall, are you kidding me? Overall, my experience, I've had a better experience of streaming on Twitch. Viewer-wise, like, it hasn't really been up there. Like, it's as of now. But I do prefer it over YouTube because, again, I feel like people are better on Twitch. Viewers you get on Twitch. But back to, yeah, just my streaming experience. The first, whoa. Yeah, I mean, my streams were I mean, they were popping off in the beginning. And don't worry, we will get into Mario Wonder. I might actually get into that the next episode, since we brought it up. And I think that's a very interesting game to talk about because of its kind of, I don't know, just its uniqueness. But, I don't know, they were really popping off in the beginning, and then, which obviously was fed with a lot of weird people, and I did get a lot of my fans from those back then. A lot of them I have lost since, because there were issues, let's just say. It's complicated. A lot of issues, people having issues with me for no reason, and... Ooh! Okay! I, messed that up. Just having issues with me, and just, I think just people finding, others, which, you know, it does kind of suck when you see others. Okay, I'm just gonna wait again. When you see, like, viewers who used to watch you, and now they watch somebody else, and they don't watch you anymore. You know, I have seen that, and, you know, it just happens, you know, it kind of sucks, right? That's another thing, is just, I don't know, just seeing people that would watch your stuff, and, you know, just I'm kind of moving on, you know. Oh my god, I cannot get this. You know, it sucks, you know, but it's life, right? It's just, people move on, and I think that's something that's kind of beautiful, because, as people move on, you'll get new people, right? Like, you'll get new viewers, new fans. Obviously, it's still cool to have, you know, the older fans there, of course, because of how long they've been around, and, but, you know, there's something kind of magical in kind of seeing new faces, and, star number 200. Woo! You know, it's something pretty magical there, in my opinion. Okay, I'm kind of debating, but, we're going to move on to the next galaxy. See you guys then. Slipsing Galaxy. Now, I was actually debating on saving this for the next episode, but, I may just do it in this one. Might as well. But, yeah, as I was saying, you know, it is beautiful, right? But it's so cool to have, older, kind of, viewers stick around. But, you know, no matter what, if people kind of move on, like, I'm still gonna make videos and, you know, do this stuff, because, I mean, I love doing it. I absolutely love doing this stuff. Obviously, I mean, I've made some very big videos, that I'm incredibly proud of, that are basically movies I'm very proud of. And of course, Wind Waker, as I'm working on right now, I mean, that right there, in my opinion, is my best video ever. I think it's truly amazing. And, you know, it's seeing that, just realizing, oh my god, you have so much potential. And, like, no matter what people say, like, even, like, on my streams, like, people being, you know, pieces of shit, or, you know, just people being kind of assholes to you and just life or whatever. Just do your thing, and whatever you make, I mean, it just shows how much potential you have, right? Like, just follow your passions, do what you love. I think that's very important. Don't let people, talk down on you. Just follow what makes you happy. And even if it's not doing well or whatever, like, just keep going. If you love doing it, then you know what? You love doing it, you're doing it for yourself, that's amazing. Because, again, a lot of people, they give up, man. Like, again, on that streaming topic, I've seen a lot of people give up. A lot of people give up. And it's really unfortunate. But I have seen some, like my friend Jacob, who I have mentioned on this Let's Play, who has been streaming for a year now. And, actually, yeah, over a year now. And he's still going. And I'm very happy about that, because I honestly expect him to quit within, like, a month. But, no, he's still going, and I think that's awesome. Okay, gotta be careful. The green star's just down here. Awesome. That's probably the easiest one. The next two are found in a very similar way. It's on the slide. So, uh-oh. Which, again, is probably the coolest part of this level, is the slide. But no, yeah, I mean, I see a lot of people kind of give up with, like, streaming or just even YouTube. And as somebody who's been doing it for, I mean, I've been doing YouTube for over 9 years. You know, it's been basically, I mean, 10 years is coming up, and I've kept it going. There's been a lot of change, a lot of evolution, a lot of different kinds of things I've done, and yet here I am still doing this, right? Like it's truly amazing. And I'm really proud of myself for still doing this, because sure, I'm not the biggest YouTuber ever or anything like that. I'm pretty small, but I did become a YouTube partner. I did become a Twitch affiliate, right? Twitch affiliate isn't as crazy as YouTube partner. YouTube partner is pretty crazy though, because the requirements for that when I got it last year were pretty freaking hard. I did hear they made the requirements easier. So wow, ain't that cool? But no, I'm a YouTube partner now, so I can like do a lot of stuff that the bigger guys can do, despite me having a smaller sub count. And even then, I have I'm closer to 2,000 subs than I was 1,000. So, I mean, there you go. At least when it comes to like, I mean, I'm at almost 1,600. So yeah, I'm closer to 2,000 I am to 1,000. So like, I'm not like just straight up like nothing, right? Which I've barely grown on, but yeah. So with streaming, it's been a really interesting ride. I don't know. It's been interesting, but it has been fun. But yeah, YouTube. I mean, as much as I like streaming, YouTube is always more important. Videos come first. Streaming is more so a side thing. Even though, like, I'm not gonna lie, like last year I was streaming like daily for like 6 months. It was insane. In the second half of last year, it was crazy. I was streaming basically daily. I don't know how the hell I was doing that. Especially with like the videos I make. I don't know how I really have no idea how I was doing that. The green star is like on, like we gotta be on the left right here. Whoa! No! Alright, yeah, I told you guys this is gonna be kind of hard. Uh-oh. No, this is a little worrisome, but hey, the checkpoints there. But yeah, you know, YouTube comes first. And you know, like I said, like if you want to make videos, like do it, keep going. Don't let like sub counts and that make you upset. And just keep being persistent in it. That's my kind of advice. That's my Dylan the Philosopher advice, I guess. Some Dylan the Philosopher philosophy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I remember I streamed, you know, the biggest stream I had. And it's just kind of weird because I don't really talk about streaming much, like on this channel. Like when it comes like in my videos, I haven't really talked about streaming, or referenced it a lot, which is kind of interesting. This is really the first time I'm really like talking about, you know, the streaming side of things, on this channel, aside from me doing obviously streams on this channel. If we don't count that, then this is really the first major time I'm actually talking about this, which is kind of crazy. Let's go nab that last green star. Whoa! It's I don't know. It's kind of interesting to I guess kind of look on, or I guess look at. But yeah, I will say, thanks to streaming, my confidence and that has definitely improved. I mean, that just goes with YouTube in general. YouTube has always been something that's kind of, you know, gave me more confidence, especially within the last couple years. When I was getting like really focused on it, these last couple years, and you know, what I call the YouTube grind. Yeah, definitely, yeah, a lot, and you know, especially my face reveal. Now, that was kind of crazy. Now YouTube, it just kind of came in naturally. Like, oh, oh, face reveal. The first video since the face reveal that came out was the Switch 2 direct react, or the Switch 2 teaser trailer reaction, and then the Yoda Fearless video. Yeah, those were the first that had my face in them again. After a good like 6 years, which I'm not gonna lie, was really hard to do, but I knew now was the time to do it, because I knew that doing that would give me more possibilities and things and opportunities and kind of what I can do with videos, with having my full character, and I feel like that potential has definitely whoa. Okay, that potential has definitely been realized in the videos I've come since that. Obviously, my face reveal in January, and the face reveal itself happened on a Mario Odyssey stream. I was playing Mario Odyssey again, a full playthrough of it again for the first time in late 20. It's literally on the side, by the way. Literally in late 20. Or sorry, early this year in January. But it was the first time I replayed the game since. Okay. Oh my God. All right. This might be kind of hard, but it was the first time I actually did a playthrough of the game since I first played it in, December of 2017 when I got my Switch. So that was a pretty crazy thing, actually, playing Mario Odyssey again. And on the third stream of that, that was my face reveal. And you can find the VOD on my second channel, because that's where I put all my Twitch streams on. It was really weird. But I felt pretty confident. Like, I felt pretty good about it. It was a pretty big step, though. It was, I don't know, pretty historic. Because I've been faceless on the internet for a very long time. And obviously... Okay, this is going to be a problem. There's obviously pros and cons to having your face on the internet and not having it on the internet. There's pros and cons, but I think in my case, with the stuff that I make, I think having a face is definitely the right move. And, yeah. For my streams, I tried doing face cam in the beginning. I didn't... No, I'm good. I prefer just having the full gameplay on screen. I used to have a chat on my screen as well. But I just... Again, I like just having the full game on the screen with nothing covering it, in case I ever use the footage for a video, if that makes sense. So that's my kind of reasoning to that. Let's go to why I don't have anything covering it. Just straight up classic, just kind of like this, for example, just gameplay on the screen, just in case I ever use it for footage, and so you guys get the full kind of experience, the full game, on your screen, not with a bunch of random junk covering it, which is something I kind of have a major issue with streams. People, covering their screen up with just so much junk. I'm not a big fan of that, so that's just me personally. It can be done right. Don't get me wrong. Like, it can be done right, but I feel like some people... I feel like they go a little overboard and they kind of cover their screens a little too much, and you can't really see the game very much. But people do what they want to do. It's all good. But I think it definitely can, I don't know, make I guess a cooler watching experience. I don't know. But I'm gonna end this episode off here. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, share, do all amazing stuff. And I will see you guys on the next episode, where we continue our Green Star adventure in World 5. See you guys on the next one. See ya.